A United States Army field hospital somewhere near the front lines.
Check this place out. See what the nurses are like.
That one, the sultry bitch with the fire in her eyes.
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war.
Who are those men? Friends of yours, Murray?
I think you will find these accommodating. They're quite dry.
Don't you use olives?
We do have to make certain concessions to the war. We're 3 miles from the front line.
This is the story of two indispensable military surgeons. They had the Army over a barrel. But did they take advantage of it? Yes. MASH, a motion picture that raises some important moral questions. And then it drops them.
What are you two hoodlums doing in this hospital?
Well, what's the matter with her today?
Look, Mother, I want to go to work in 1 hour. We are the pros from Dover.
Somebody get that dirty old man out of this operating theater.
And then give me at least one nurse who knows how to work in close without getting her tits in my way.
I wonder how a degenerated person like that could have reached a position of responsibility in the Army Medical Corps.
He was drafted.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
His will be done. Oh, Fred, my lips are hot. Oh, kiss my hot lips.
We have got to share this with the rest of us.
Frank. Oh.
What the hell is that?
Oh, Frank. Wait a second.
What is it?
Turn the light off. No, turn the light off.
I should check with the military vicar's office. You see, I cannot give absolution to a man who is about to commit suicide.
You have any particular method that you'd recommend?
Black capsule. Black capsule.
Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes.
This isn't a hospital. It's an insane asylum.
Hot lips, you incredible nincompoop. It's the end of the quarter.
Is that a beautiful city, or is that a beautiful city?
Oh, that's a beautiful city. George, they can't find the bag.
They lost our luggage.
Flight 543.
Taxi!
Jack Lemmon and Sandy Dennis are the out-of-towners in Neil Simon's outrageous comedy about New York City.
Hold it. What's wrong? Put your hands up.
Oh, my God!
Against that wall. And don't make a sound.
When they take you for an out-of-towner, they really take you.
You mean to tell me that I was mugged while I was sleeping?
You're not telling me you didn't hold the room for me.
Man, move it!
Oh, my God, we're being kidnapped.
I'm a business executive from Ohio.
Folks.
Look, I've got no place to sleep. I've got no money. I want to know what the city intends to do about this.
What we need now is hope and courage.
We don't surrender. You hear that, New York? We don't quit. Now, how do you like that? You go ahead and you can rob me and starve me and break my teeth and my wife's ankles. I'm not leaving.
When they asked Willie Sutton, America's famous bank robber,
Why do you keep robbing banks when you keep getting caught?
his answer was, it's the banks are where the money is.
You know, there's 1,000 ways to rob a place. The company I work for, they know every one. But do you know something? In all the statistics on all the banks ever robbed, There's not one case on record of a heist like this one. And that's never.
To bank robbers. Well, if we didn't have thieves, we wouldn't need banks.
There's no time to take our time. It's our television show. Everybody in Hamburg is watching. And you think how that boy risked his life there? For what?
What you doing here?
Robbing a bank.
Two bottles. $140,000. Cash.
One baseball is worth $19,000. The candy man is 24, ready to be shipped. Worth 470,000 beautiful bucks.
We can't steal any honest money, right?
Right.
Why? Why?
Wrong?
If he's breaking the law.
He's a crook.
Yeah?
And crooks can't holler cop.
When we know how, we'll know who.
You know, don't you? We're never gonna get away with this.
First the money.
This gal, this gal, this gal, and this gal are one and the same person. She's a bright new comedy star, Sandy Duncan.
Bad checks. Well, you printed them.
This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy are also one and the same person. He's funny man Dean Jones. And these two deserve each other.
Katie, you're not listening to me. We're going to be rich, beyond our wildest dreams.
Oh, honey, I always knew you'd make good. Even when Papa kept saying, don't marry that no-good, lazy, you know.
In Walt Disney Productions' 24-carat comedy, $1 Million Duck. The fun begins when science professor Dooley inherits a radiated dropout duck named Charlie, who flunks every lab test in the book.
Oh, come on, Dooley. Get that stupid duck out of here.
A duck?
Dooley gives Charlie to his son.
But I want a puppy. I don't want a dumb old duck.
Don't bother your father with that now. He has little enough on his mind as it is.
Then discovers the dingy duck lays gold eggs.
You're looking at a believer.
When the dog barks, the duck lays an egg. I don't know why.
Well, that's not the way my mother explained it to me.
I mean, this duck is, it's strange.
Oh.
Now feathers fly when Katie spills the beans.
Albert, you told me to.
Evidently some kind of a new gangland code word.
No, just plain duck, you know, quack, quack.
Jimmy wants his duck.
Charlie!
Dooley wants his $1 million. Katie wants her happy home.
Why, you hit my husband! Till death do us in.
Fred wants his share.
I'd like a gold license for my little ducky who lays gold eggs.
Hooper wants his evidence.
Anything happened back there? No.
Albert, he knows.
We know you got a duck here somewhere.
A duck?
And internal revenuers want them all.
Move along, folks. I'm breaking up. It's official United States government business.
Government? No wonder you got everything all loused up.
Never before has there been such a hilarious gold rush of motion picture entertainment for everyone.
What are you trying to pull now, Dooley?
Well, what do you think, Hooper? I'm waiting for a streetcar!
It's a wild, improbable, funny story about a get-rich duck with Dean Jones, Sandy Duncan, Tony Roberts, Joe Flynn, James Gregory, and Charlie in Walt Disney Productions' 24-karat comedy, $1 Million Duck.
Permesso?
Avanti?
Oh, you read the Newsweek article, right?
I've been called plump. I've been called pudgy. I've been called chubby.
You mean her mother and my father were...
You bet your sweet patootie.
You mean all the time that we thought he was over here getting cured, he was getting...
Why don't we bury them here?
If I don't get him back to Baltimore in time for that funeral on Tuesday, there's going to be such a scandal.
There's a lovely old cemetery up on the hill. They could be there together.
Miss Piggott, they were not the unknown soldier. They were the unknown lovers. Signor Cipriani informs me that when he locked up the place, the bodies were gone. Gone? Gone where?
Arnoldo Trotta, Alfredo Trotta, Adolfo Trotta, Papa Trotta, and I am Armando Trotta.
That's a lot of trotters.
What about Sacco and Vanzetti? It was a bum rap.
You just cannot get decent help these days.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear.
Miss Piggott and I are playing Frog League.
It's not that I'm women's lib or anything. I don't mind being treated as a sex object.
You mean you and me, it's with...
Wasn't that the whole idea?
You bet your sweet patootie.
Well, I don't want you to think that I'm stuffy or uptight or anything. I'm considered a pretty groovy cat, you know, tuned in. Like when I'm on business in Los Angeles, I always have lunch at a topless place. Oh, my God. Miss Piggott! Permesso. Dammi avanti.
I go into that shop, and they're so great looking, you know, I'm doing their hair, and they feel great, and they smell great. That's it. It makes my day. I mean, it makes me feel like I'm gonna live forever.
Columbia Pictures presents Shampoo. It's the story of a Beverly Hills hairdresser named George.
George is great. Yeah, George is great.
And all the beautiful people he does.
Listen, you're great. I thought you were great, baby. You're great.
What about me?
You're great.
Slow down, you move too fast. Very weird, George.
I know, baby. But you're great, baby. Believe me, you are great.
You got to make the morning last. I've had these dreams lately.
What dreams?
Somebody gets me, and they throw me around the room, and I try to run away. Kicking down the cobblestones. You're my mother's hairdresser.
Yeah.
You want to looking for fun and feeling groovy.
Either come in or stay out.
Shut the door, honey. Come on.
Just don't let the steam out.
Oh.
Shampoo.
Got no deeds to do, no promises to keep. What are you trying to do?
I want you to marry me.
It's too late.
We're not dead yet. That's the only thing that's too late.
I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep.
I just want us to have a normal life like everybody else. Get up early, take you out to a movie on the weekend. I'm trying, baby. I just can't get out of my own way.
Let the morning time drop all its petals on me.
I mean, face it, we're always trying to nail them, and they know it. They don't like it. They like it, and they don't like it.
Life, I love you.
Maybe that means I don't love them.
All is groovy.
Nobody's gonna tell me I don't like them very much.
Warren Beatty, Julie Christie, Goldie Hawn, Lee Grant, Jack Warden, Tony Bill, Shampoo.
They still do it by hand at Mr. B's.
Morning, Mr. B.
Morning, Snapper.
Only determination,
Got the big three.
dedication, and a tough crew of men can get the job done.
Stand and deliver, honey.
They've got a sharp boss who always has control of the situation. They've got teamwork.
Hi, I'm Clyde. Ho! And I'm Lloyd. And we're the Futurists.
And most of all, they've got the will to work.
I don't want you to leave here without realizing what I can do for your car.
Like what? Take over the payments for me?
This is the wet and wild world of the car wash, a business a man can be proud of.
I want to work with the men, Dad.
Where the only rule is, do it with style. It's hard work, because sooner or later, everyone comes through here.
Yeah, did you happen to see a big, tall, black, blonde chick here with
Big black blonde
red
chick?
boots?
Listen, I'd like to talk to someone and get some information about a social disease.
Hey, brothers, I'm here to unite with you.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Good, I'm glad to hear that.
Between the washing and the cleaning, there's always room for dreaming that the next car through might be the answer to your prayers.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
Well, praise this car, honey.
Thank you, miss.
But one thing is certain, when it comes to serving the public, these men will stop at nothing. George Carlin, Professor Irwin Corey, Ivan Dixon, Lorraine Gary, Jack Kehoe, the Pointer Sisters, Richard Pryor. They all come together at the fabulous, free-wheeling Soap Suds Emporium where everything goes.
Boy, there's been some weird people in here today.
Car Wash.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Come on, Mama.
Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for fun.
The Gumball Rally has begun.
The Gumball Rally. An all-out, anything goes, absolutely illegal race. From Times Square to the Pacific Ocean.
No catalytic converter and no 55-mile-an-hour speed limit.
The next time out, I'm going to make sure you get a driver's license.
35 magic hours, flat out against the red line.
It's not a risk, it's a challenge.
The drivers come in all shapes, sizes, and sexes.
Hey, slow that thing down!
If you catch me, you can have me.
From all walks of life, all over the world.
The first rule of Italian driving. What's behind me is not important.
But in the Gumball Rally, the cars are the stars. Camaro, Corvette, Cobra, Porsche, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, Kawasaki. They go over, under, around, and through. Anything that stands between them and the finish line. It's a mad, 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 mad world on wheels.
He is magnificent.
But this is a race, man.
Some things are more important than winning.
So fasten your seatbelts.
What's the matter with you?
The Gumball Rally has begun. Meet Jerry Landers, just an average guy. Married, father of two. Every day he drives his late model car to Food World, where he is assistant manager, in line for a promotion. Bright, personable, competent. Jerry Landers has every reason to believe he's a young man with a future. And he is, but it isn't at Food World.
Read this.
God grants you an interview. It's a gag.
Pretty crazy gag.
Not what you expected, huh? Show 'em this.
Warner Brothers presents John Denver and George Burns in...
Oh, God.
I thought you didn't believe in me.
That's just an expression.
I'm more than that. I want you to spread the word. There I am. I exist.
And you think it's God?
Well, he thinks he's God, and I'm in no position to argue with him.
I'm not a nut.
The ball is rolling.
Right over me.
Now watch over you.
Oh, no.
Jerry, are you saying now that you saw God?
3 times.
3 times.
I can't make appearances all over. Don't you understand?
No, I don't.
People would be dropping dead from hysterics.
Can you sign this, please?
What if it were you? What if you were given a chance,
Jerry,
to meet and speak
up here
with God?
Let's go for a ride.
What would it take to convince you it wasn't a joke?
Change the weather.
Little rain?
Yeah, a small shower.
One small shower, you got it.
It's not raining outside. It's just in here. This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Here it is, as seen through the eyes of Jerry Landers, God.
What would be the reaction of your friends and family?
You're gonna get God arrested.
We had the papers, a little TV.
I'm liable to lose my job. Now, I am not crazy.
Well, God may have been interested in talking to you as an assistant manager. Now, we'll just see how he feels about you as a bag stuffer.
And I don't need some child psychiatrist to tell me that I didn't talk to God, because I did.
Lose a job, save a world.
And of all the people in the world, why would he...
I am not crazy.
...pick you?
Want to try a little harder to get the word out?
Well, yeah, I'll give it another shot.
That's my boy.
Oh, God. A funny, feel-good sort of movie about a mixed blessing.
December 1941, the California coast. The Japanese had just bombed Pearl Harbor. A nation's heroes were on the alert.
Look, you guys are Japs up.
The dummy's right.
California could be next.
What did I shoot there? I don't know.
This is war.
Oh, God.
A country's honor was at stake. The lives of millions would be protected by a brave few. This is their story.
Excuse us, ma'am.
From the director of Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The most explosive comedy spectacular ever filmed.
What the hell do you people think you're doing?
Dan Aykroyd, Ned Beatty, John Belushi, Lorraine Garrett, Murray Hamilton, Christopher Lee, Tim Matheson, Toshiro Mifune, Warren Oates, Robert Stack, Treat Williams.
I can assure you, there will be no bombs dropped here.
Boy, that was fun!
Universal Pictures and Columbia Pictures present an 18 production of a Steven Spielberg film. 1941.
Sayonara, sucker!
In the history of motion pictures, various few performers have been immortalized and roles they have portrayed. Consider Coco, Ocean, was never easy for me. I was born full Steve